I'm good.
You are nervous. You get nervous for these things. You're drinking water already. You're nervous.
Sweating.
Right, let's start. Go on.
How do I start?
Explain what we're doing today, Mr. Jordan.
We are doing a podcast
Yes.
for WhyY
Yeah, for WhyY, yeah.
about life.
About like we haven't decided a topic
No.
because, I've just got back off of holiday and I've just come around to Mr. Jordan's house. And,
To the studio.
And to the studio, basically.
Literally.
And this has all been set up in front of me, and now we're sat down doing this in the space of 5 minutes from walking through the door.
Exactly.
So 5 minutes ago I walked through the door, and now I'm sat down doing a podcast. So hey man, it's fine. But topic is, I suppose we talk about WhyY, what it is, what we want from it in the future, how we envision ourselves in it, how we envision the growth of it, I suppose.
Definitely.
Well,
let's start off with what is WhyY.
What is
it's
WhyY?
changed, hasn't it? From
It has changed. So I'm the founder of WhyY. So I started it, I think I had the idea of it back in the start of college. So when I was like 15, 16, I had the idea of it. I was just like taking, I did like little sketches of like logos and stuff, just as like normal designs. And because my name Martin has a Y in it. So I was like, all right, let's be ignorant and let's get that in the name somehow. WhyY. And then I think the main story about the name or how the name came about is literally a lot of the time during the day or a couple of times throughout the week, I'll get people ask me, why do you have why do you have a Y in your name? And I'm like, why? And then so that's kind of what started it first. But then
I'm not sure about that.
Do you want to fight?
Alexa,
You just interrupted me.
Ruined it. Okay, anyway,
that's what the original idea was. But then it's grown into like, why do I have to say why? You know, do I have to be forced to do certain things? Can't I just go off and do what I want to do? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? It's grown in a lot of ways. Just I suppose everything would do.
Changes.
You can always add things onto it constantly to the name. The name can have so many different meanings.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but the overall premises was why is my name spelt the way it is? But I suppose a lot that'll just be lore in the next 5 years. That'll just be some funny lore.
That's funny because I didn't actually know that was the reason until like
that was the reason.
No, I didn't know that was the reason. I was like, I always thought of it as like, I don't know why the name was, but then I found out like only like 2 months ago or something. No, 2 months ago, like half a year ago.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, well.
Fair enough.
But the name's fine.
Yeah.
It was originally WhyY Clothing, and the plan was to just build a massive clothing brand. But then it's kind of lost interest, and the process of making clothes is quite difficult in itself.
Yeah. I mean, we're still going to do.
We still do it. We still have like plans to do little drops, or little. It's more merchandise now. I think the plan is to make it more merchandise and actual proper clothing pieces, a proper collection.
Yeah.
Similar to what other media companies do with their little t-shirts and little hoodies and whatever, but we're going to actually make ours really, really
decent
and unique.
Yeah.
So instead of just having the logo,
you just slap a logo on it, and then might be like, oh, it's a brand.
Yeah,
That's not
definitely
really how it works.
Yeah.
But also, what was I going to say? Yeah, so that's like the origins, I guess, of the.
That's the origins of the brand. It was originally WhyY Clothing. Now officially it's just WhyY by itself, because I don't want the brand. I'll call it a brand because it's still a brand.
Yeah, technically.
But I don't want the brand to be narrowed into one avenue.
So you could change it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like.
So if having just WhyY by itself means that it won't be unusual to see clothing pieces come out, to see short, like movie shorts or music videos skits or short writing pieces, those sorts of things. Because you can see a lot of different things come out of that, because WhyY is more of a collective than I would say a business or a brand. It's just I want to build it to a collective of individuals who each tailor in their own specific thing. So I want to find someone who's really good at actually hand making clothing.
Oh yeah.
So he or she can hand make clothing, and then we can just manufacture that tenfold to sell it on, but actually properly hand make
Actual decent, full on.
Yeah, and someone else to actually, like, I think a really good thing would be like a comic book.
That would be cool.
I think that'd be really cool. Like, just like a 2 or 3 part, like
Actual
only like 40 pages,
Yeah.
but like 2 or 3 comic books. That'd be awesome. Just for the nostalgia, really.
I feel like a lot you could find like not quite easily, but like people are you do see people who are like insane at making comics, like that style of art.
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
you know, obviously in the format and everything.
Yeah, graphic novels is
Yeah,
a thing that people really
Good at.
are involved in a lot, because graphic novels, people still do it now, but you won't see as much as in a physical comic book as you would on like a website now.
Yeah,
Because you'll see a lot of graphic novels on websites and such. So, but yeah, I want to find like individuals who are really good at really different things to make to come together like a just a big, like Brockhampton.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Like Brockhampton, they have, obviously they're all rappers and they're all musicians.
But like, they got their filming guys and all this stuff.
But all the artists of Brockhampton are really different and really unique. So you got some like normal, well, I wouldn't say normal, but your standard hip hop rappers, and then you got some like trap artists.
Yeah.
Then you got some more mellow, just sad singing. There's a couple guys like that in there, but that's kind of what I want, like a more of a creation, non-music. I say non-music, like not making music.
Yeah.
Sort of like Brockhampton vibe going on. So,
That's fair enough.
but yeah, so it's kind of what it is in a nutshell. The collective itself would probably take a long time to build, because you got to find people who are actually like really involved to get or really willing
and like also
to get involved,
are like passionate about it, like who actually like fully believe like
or
want to do it, like not people who are like, oh yeah, it's just like another thing, like I don't know how to explain it, like just another side project. You want people who actually like full on like believe in like the, you know, what's
the process of it, really. It's understanding that there's a process behind a lot of things, and you can't really go from a really small startup to a really big company without a huge process in the middle. You got 99.5% of a business's existence is the middle point. The end point is,
well, I guess there's no end point, it's always growing.
well, I suppose there's no end point, but the start point is that you just, I'm going to make a company.
Yeah.
The middle point is always there, and it always will be the biggest part of a business, collaboration, project, company, whatever you want to call it. So, but yeah, so WhyY in a nutshell: collective of people who want to create some mad stuff. I think the overall goal would be to be in a situation where people don't have to work like normal jobs.
Oh, they can just do what they're actually like passionate
so
about
like
doing.
I envision it to have like a huge like warehouse studio, and then that studio be like split up into different sections, and then there's a small team in each section doing their work, and then making money from it.
Yeah.
So you have like, I don't know, say you have like a 3,000 square foot warehouse, like a 300 by 300, maybe that's a bit too small. Yeah, 300 by 300 space or square foot space of it is just for the artists, people who actually make art, painting on canvases, creating really mad art pieces to then sell on to, or to do charity things with it and whatever. Just really just get products and products out there for everyone to see, and that would be repeated in like writing and
graphic design, filming, or that'd be sick. I think that would that's like a good end goal, I guess, to like get there. Well, not end goal, but like, you know, like goal to like work towards.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
But it's just finding the people, I guess.
Yeah.
You want to do
I think it can be hard because of our location, possibly.
Yeah. It's much easier in America, I feel like. Like, well, not easier, but like, I feel like, I don't know, everything's just bigger over there. Like, one, land's cheaper. So like getting the actual warehouse would be cheaper.
Well, it depends on what part you're in.
Yeah, it's true. But also, I don't know, like, you kind of get like the idea that over there everything's like the land of America, like the land of dreams, like everybody's
definitely.
In the mindset of like,
it gives off the aura of
if
you're going to start something and do it 100%, it's going to become a madness.
Yeah.
When in the UK, it's kind of just like nobody really takes it all that seriously.
Yeah.
Like there is no huge like new age media collective in the UK. There's nothing like that. You got there's a company called not a company, like a collective called I Am Next, who I've been following for a while. They but they're more of like a report. They report on
news.
All to do with hip hop and everything like that, and they help on shows and everything like that. But they're a really good collective in their own right.
Yeah.
But then I want to be like in so many different areas, and then just to tailor down to a few core areas that the people who I have working for the collective can really hone their skills in and really chip away to build like a huge project.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
Yeah. So it's decent. It'll be hard. It'll be quite time consuming and possibly resource consuming as well. It depends on how much you're willing to put into it. But that's just same with anything. If
that's true.
You might not want to put 100 hours into a piece of artwork.
Yeah.
But then a 100-hour piece of artwork could sell for like $5,000.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
you got to put in. You can't just put in. You got to put in what you want to get out.
100%.
But yeah. So where do you think? So actually, not where do you think? So the next project I was going to go on to it.
Next project.
What's coming up? I guess in WhyY.
Yeah. So previously it was a lot of clothing. So we worked on quite a few pieces. Only released a couple.
Designs. Only released
a couple. Yeah, 3. One of the designs was really, really popular. Quite well, I say really popular
relatively speaking, yeah.
Relative by our standards.
Yeah.
For the size we are.
That was good though, wasn't it? Though.
Yeah, it was good. We sold. Well, I'm nearly sold out on the hoodies.
Yeah.
So the people really, really loved the hoodies because it was such a unique, specific design, and the design actually had a meaning towards it. Yeah. But then moving on from that, it's we write a lot. So there's a lot of blog posts. There's over 20 blog posts now.
Damn.
Well, I think there's 19 or 20 now. I've lost count. I don't know. Blog posts talking about the sorts of things we're talking about now, just in shorter text form.
Version, yeah.
So I want to keep on going with that a lot. I want the page, or I want the web page or the website to be realigned to where the focus on clothing is just diminished.
Yeah.
Like no more focus on clothing. Just have a little thing for merch almost. But then for the blog, for the blog itself to actually